Damien has a little job and I'm gonna help him out with it because I don't have a job today, so thought I'd help him and hang out with him. We got 2 snags to fall, and then he has this half dead tree that he should cut down, but the guy, he says, I know it's gonna die after you cut the dead part off, but I'd rather have it, the green part, as long as I can. Here comes Damien. He wants to put it out there. Maybe with a high stump. There's a water, some kind of big irrigation thing out there, but I think it'll miss that. Because of the backdrop of these other trees, it's caused this to phototropically lean out. You can see it leaning this way a little bit, so that's good. But he wants to go there, and the tree is more leaning out there. But since it's generally this way, he's going to be able to use the holding wood to achieve that, if that makes sense to the people who know. So here, this fatter side is what I was talking about. This is what he was using to overcome the lean that was this way. We were talking off camera about how it would miss this, but it would throw things towards it. So that would, and there's stuff clear out there, that would totally take this is plastic, it would take it out. That's why he didn't aim for this, he aimed for that, because we knew it would be throwing things forward. This tree is not one of the ones we're here for, but look at the proximity. Yeah, this is a super bad one. I could imagine bats being under this loose bark. fallers out in the woods have been killed by big sections of bark sloughing off and sliding down the axle and right to the guy at the base. How much would I have to get paid to climb to the top? How, the very top?
Yeah, the very top. And chunk it down in 16s.
I'd do it for $1 million.
Well, you'd have to chunk that top section down in 16s. Just because that's the sketchy part.
I might die, but I'd probably try it for $1 million. $1 million.
$1 million. And you're tied into that tree over there as your safety.
Tied into nothing else. If I could tie into something else, I'd do it every day of the week.
Well, that's the funny thing is you're tied into that tree over there as your safety. So it is no safety.
Yeah, but you could tie it, you could skyline to something else.
Yeah. I've actually always really wanted to do that.
Well, the way to do it would be to come out here and sink a pole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you like, say, set in this pine, shot a line way into the top, and pulled one end of a rope up that way, and then you shot another line into, say, that one or this one, and then you pull the belly up, and you have a loop in the middle with either a pulley or something. You could go DRT off of it if you wanted, and then just crank that thing super tight.
They have these things called spider lifts.
Yeah. And you could drive all that out here for a very low price.
So Damien's gonna try not to vibrate a big piece of bark down on himself. We originally were gonna go out this way with a pole line, but upon closer examination, it will go along the fence. If it's a perfect shot, it won't hurt that stuff or that stuff. It might brush hard through this, but that's worth it because it leans kind of out here, and so we can capitalize on this lean to get this leg. Might be some bats come out from under that.
Possibly, actually.
There's sawdust coming out from under the bark.
To see a bat fly out from underneath that bark, and sure enough it did.
Was he big bat?
It looked big when it was flying.
So garbage, 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 garbage. Just the very middle of this tree was still good right here in the stump. All of this is Butterfinger bar dead. So I just bought this. I don't need another battery saw, but I do like Echo, so I wanted to try out their saw. Just a totally stock. Haven't changed the bar and chain yet. I will later. I'll change it to quarter pitch Panther stuff, and I'll probably put a 14-inch bar on it. This is a 12. This might be just enough saw to go out there and pop the top out of that pine tree. The bar will be too short, but I'll figure it out. But we'll put that in the next video.
Monkey, people, damn.